Once you've checked your schedule in Infinite Campus and you know which periods you have each of your classes, be sure to check the bell schedule from your site, from your school, to make sure you know what time you need to be in each class. Then you're going to go to sequoia.instructure.com and you're going to type in your username and your password. Your username is your student ID, and then your password is either automatically generated for you or you might have changed it. Look on your school website for information about logins and passwords. I'm logging in with a sample student course, so mine is not a student ID, but it would be your student ID number here. Once you've signed in, you are going to be on your dashboard, and you should see all of your courses listed here. And this sample student, I just actually have one course listed. Now, if any of your courses happen to be missing, it could be because your teacher has not yet published the course. If your course is not published by the first day of school, when you need to log into the course, I would recommend contacting your school to see what the login information is for that particular course. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this biology course. And in this sample course, you'll see some buttons about your teacher, your syllabus. Modules is where you'll find your work. Announcements is if there are any announcements for the class. Grades. And then there's a student help resource, which will bring you to a website which allows you to see videos and instructions on how to use many of the different tools that you will see in your classes or in Canvas. And you could also go up to the top to kind of click and navigate around. So there's lots of really great videos here. Now I'm going to go back to our Canvas course. The last button is video conference information. So if you need help navigating Zoom or other tools, if your teacher's using Google Meet, if you want to know how to exit full screen, all that information is listed here as well for you. I'm going to go back to the course homepage by clicking on Home. And then here, as I am scrolling down this screen, you're going to find the Zoom link for your class. It could be on the left-hand menu, the navigation menu here. This is an example where it's in the navigation menu. It says Class Zoom. Or you might find it here in the middle of your screen, Class Zoom link. Or your teacher might put it in like an agenda or a schedule for you on the front page. So when you want to join your class during the class period, you're going to click on Class Zoom link, whether it's on the side or somewhere on the main homepage of your Canvas course. And when you click on that link, it's going to open up a new tab in your browser, and you may see this pop up, you may not. I am on my Mac and I already have Zoom, the app or the client, installed on my Mac. So I could click open zoom.us. If you have not yet installed it, or if you're on a different type of device, you might not see this. And so down here at the bottom it says, if you have Zoom client installed, launch meeting. So that's if you've downloaded Zoom onto your device, you'll launch meeting. Otherwise, download and run Zoom. So you can download the Zoom app or the Zoom program to your computer and then open Zoom. If you are on a Chromebook, we have already installed onto student Chromebooks, Chromebooks that you would get from your school, you will have an extension for Zoom added. And so it should open up into the Zoom extension that is added to your device. If none of those work, it says if you cannot download or run the application, join from your browser. So you would click that and join from your computer. I'm going to go ahead and click open zoom.us. And it says this meeting is for authorized participants only. Click sign in to join to sign into Zoom with an email address authorized for joining to this meeting. And so I'm going to click sign in to join, and I need to make sure that I'm signed in with my school Google account. So you are not going to type in your email and password over here on the left. You are going to click sign in with Google on the right. Then when you sign in with Google, you are going to use your school account. So if you have a personal Google account, do not click on that. Choose use another account, and you would sign in with your school Google account. So it would be your student ID number at seq.org. Once you've signed in, you might end up seeing a second little screen like this. So Sequoia Union High School District single sign-on. This is asking for your username. It says do not append your @SEQ. So you are just going to type in your student ID number here, not the seq.org when you see this gray box. And then you would type in your password and press login. Okay. It might ask you to save your password. If this is your only device, you can go ahead and save that password for you. They want to confirm that the account is yours. I'm going to say continue. And now I can click open zoom.us one more time. And it's allowing me to join the meeting. And I have it open up on my other phone, but what will end up happening is you might not get in right away. Your teacher might have you in a waiting room. And so you might see that you're waiting for your host to let you enter, and then they will bring you into your Zoom room. So you might be there for a little bit while you are waiting for your teacher to start class.